Missed you this morning, Doc.
Get in the Animus. Stop screwing around and lie down on the Animus. Start your
Selecting the hidden blade during fight will allow you to quickly dispatch an enemy you've thrown to the ground.
I trust you're well rested? Ready for your remaining trials?
I am, but I'd speak with you first. I have questions.
Ask then. I'll do my best to answer.
The Merchant King of Damas murdered the nobles who ruled his city. Majd ad-Din in Jerusalem used fear to force his people into submission. I suspect William meant to murder Richard and hold Akka with his troops. These men were meant to aid their leaders. Instead, they chose to betray them. What I do not understand is why.
Is the answer not obvious? The Templars desire control. Each man, as you've noted, wanted to claim their cities in the Templar name, that the Templars themselves might rule the Holy Land, and eventually beyond. But they cannot succeed in their mission.
Why is that?
Their plans depend upon the Templar treasure, the Peace of Eden. But we hold it now, and they cannot hope to achieve their goals without it.
What is this treasure?
It is temptation.
It's just a piece of silver.
Look at it.
What am I supposed to see?
This piece of silver cast out Adam and Eve. It turned staves into snakes, parted and closed the Red Sea. Ares used it to start the Trojan War, and with it a poor carpenter turned water into wine.
It seems rather plain for all the power you claim it has. How does it work?
He who holds it commands the hearts and minds of whoever looks upon it. Whoever tastes of it, as they say.
Then Gagne's men?
An experiment. Herbs used to simulate its effects, to be ready for when they held it.
Talel supplied them. Tamir equipped them. They were preparing for something. But what?
War.
And the others, the men who ruled the cities, they meant to gather up their people, make them like Gagne's men.
The perfect citizens, the perfect soldiers, a perfect world.
Robert des Sables must never have this back.
So long as he and his brothers live, they will try.
Then they must be destroyed.
Which is what I've had you doing. There are 2 more Templars who require your attention. One in Akka, known as Sibran. One in Damas, called Jubair. Visit with the Bureau leaders. They'll instruct you further.
As you wish.
Be quick about it. No doubt Robert des Sables is made nervous by our continued success. His remaining followers will do their best to expose you. They know you come, the man in the white hood. They'll be looking for you.
They won't find me. I'm but a blade in the crowd.
Here, my gift to you, in gratitude for the good work you've done.
What's he running from? He's going to run into someone.
Focus on your target. Altair, it seems my students do not fully understand what it is to wield a blade. Perhaps you could show them what you know. Perfect. The work of a master. And that, my students, is how we all should fight.
Pay for your sins.
You must be busy. I understand.
Use the action view to gather information about your surroundings.
Come no. Over here! Assassin! Kill him!
I hear you're looking for information on Sibran. Karm's found something you'd probably find useful. Best track him down if you want it.
You there! Yes, you! Come! Come see what I've to offer! Which is why you come to me.
Safety and peace, brother. I've been looking everywhere for you. I stole this letter earlier today. Read it over. Hopefully it'll be of use.
Diebstahl wird mit dem Tode bestraft. Diebstahl wird mit dem Tode. You are not allowed to be here. Leave.
Do it again and we'll see.
Was wir sterben!
Seigneur, vous donnez la force. Puisque tu y tiens, je vais te
Oh, fortune favors me today. God only knows what foul deeds those men intended to commit. Good of you to arrive when you did, stranger. I'll see to it that my husband hears of your bravery.
Oh, now I'm sure I have something around here you'll enjoy.
My good people, your search has come to an end. I've anything anyone...
Tell him I said no. I won't have you damn soldiers poking about in my business.
Listen here, old man.
No, you listen to me. This is my property, not his. I don't care if Christ himself put the man in charge.
He isn't asking. It's in order.
That's rich. The man couldn't order his way out of a burlap sack. I've seen the mess he's made of the docks. I won't let him ruin mine.
Just read the letter. You'll see his terms are quite generous.
I grow tired of this. Look, I'll consider what he has to offer, but I doubt it'll change my mind. Now go on, get out of here.
People, your search has come to an end. I've anything anyone could possibly need. Come one, come all. I've much to sell.
Je parie qu'il nous observe en ce moment. Il n'a pas pu quitter la ville, alors restez aux aguets.
A few coins, all right. A few coins. No, you don't understand. I'm poor,
Tu ne
sir.
sauras
The
plus.
money.
C'est un assassin.
Oh, get out of the way!
Qu'est-ce que vous faites? Écartez-vous.
Someone needs
Ne laissez pas ce barbare. Don't let him get away. Tu peux pas
I'm poor, sir. The money.
Wirst deine Strafe nicht entkommen! Höre den Gott Gottes! Du bist eine Rakete, Mann! Suivez-le! Plus vite! Écoute-moi!
Lâche!
I'm poor and sick. No, please, don't leave like this. Just a few coins, please.
Help! I need help! Please! Anyone!
Glaubst du wirklich, dein Gott schert sich darum, was mit dir passiert?
Please, I've done nothing wrong. Why are you doing this?
Glaubst du wirklich, dein Gott schert sich darum, was mit dir passiert? Du bist kein Mensch! Dein Gott hat dich verlassen!
Please, I've done nothing wrong. Why are you doing this? Kill them. I saw what you did.
Listen to me. Nothing you can do about it! Oh, don't make me laugh. You should know better. Can't win. How is this possible? Les flammes de l'enfer vont te dévorer. So you know you've already lost. You're mine! How did this happen?
Thank you, my boy. I only wish my sons were half as brave as you. I'll see to it that they hear this tale and know what it is to be a true hero.
We came in peace to the Holy Land to spread the message of our Lord, but they turned away. They refused to accept him.
I need food. I'm so hungry. Just a little money. I beg of you. I beg of you. Just a few coins.
Such a strange man.
No, please. Just a few coins, please.
Assassin!
He should stop acting like a child.
A few coins. No, that's more, sir. I need the money. But I need money, sir. I'm poor and sick and hungry.
It's getting worse. His paranoia knows no bounds. He's doubled our shifts. No one sleeps.
Wasn't so bad till he decided to make the port his home.
He's planning something at sea. That's why he came here.
Planning what?
Just a little money. I beg
What's
of
the
you.
meaning of this? The two of you off in a corner,
Whispering? Plotting?
Nothing of the sort. We were only...
Only what? What secrets are you keeping?
You misunderstand.
Damned assassins, they're probably here right now, watching us. Do you find this amusing? Do you? Pull off while you can. Double the patrols.
Which ones?
All of them!
But we don't have the men.
Find them! Recall our knights from the field if you must.
Einmal schon habt ihr ihn verloren. Lasst ihn nicht noch einmal entfliehen.
Beg of you, just a few coins, please! Please, sir, have any money? Is that...
Bandit, j'aurai ta peau.
Stop it, please! You're hurting me!
Puisse le Seigneur me donner la force dont j'ai besoin.
Höre den Zorn Gottes! Good Lord, don't make me... I'm far better than you'll ever be! I can kill you! Good Lord, don't make me afraid of you. Christ, that's not...
Praise God, you saved me! All the city will know of your sacrifice!
Who did this?
For the love of God, what is it that you want? You've no reason to be here. Leave now.
You! Yes, you. I recognize those robes. Stay your blade, I mean you no harm. It's your help I need. I've crossed a man, and now he seeks my life. The details are unimportant. Just know that he deserved it. See me safely to the city gates, and I'll make it worth your while.
Did he just run into that person? That man!
Heathen! Die! Die! Get away! You think you can lose me? You can all tire! You'll never get away! What is mit mir da? Kann nicht liegen! Höre den Ton Gottes! Er will mich! Zeig ihn der Übung! Der Teufel! In die Rache Gottes! Bleib mir vom Leibe! Will the assassin die! Stop it! Help me! Stay away from me!
These are dark days indeed.
Where are you?
What
There's
happened
a
here?
murderer loose. Lord have mercy.
Heathen! This is where you die!
I need food. I'm so hungry. Just a little money, I beg of you. Oh, the family's sick and dying. Could you spare a few coins?
Who did this?
No, please, don't leave like this. Just a few coins, please.
Excellent. I should be safe now. Ah, yes, the reward I promised. Here you are. This map has served me well in the past. Hopefully, it will do the same for you.
He's going to hurt himself, and when he does, I won't help him.
Let go of me! I've done nothing wrong!
Puisque tu y tiens, je vais t'achever. Je vais t'achever. You're a dead man! You know you've already lost. You die here! You should be ashamed. You think you can outrun me? Ma colère sera terrible. Je vais t'étriper. Je vais te trancher la tête. Les gars de ton père vont te dévorer. Je te tiens.
Praise God, you've saved me! All the city will know of your sacrifice!
What happened here?
I beg of you!
Le mari qui nous observe en ce moment.
The family's sick.
Dont j'ai besoin. Je mourir. What you down. Ma colère sera terrible. Kannst nichts gegen. I will make you bleed. You're done for. Just give up.
Did they let you into the city, or did you fight your way in? Oh, perhaps I should be more respectful, as I myself now require your help. I spent too much time in the harbor brothel last night, and insulted a Teutonic knight's wife, or so I am told. Now there is a group of them after me. Could you give me a hand or a blade? If you return before I leave the city, I will give you the benefit of my wisdom.
Please don't kill me! Please!
Take yourself from my sight. Who saw what happened here?
You can count on me, friend.
Damn! Where are you? I know you're here somewhere. Who's responsible for this? So we've a murderer here. So we've a murderer here. I will make you bleed! You won't get away from me!
There's a murder.
Who killed this person?
Hello, friend. If you need help, you know where to find me.
finally meet
You're a good man.
So what happened here?
I'm here to repay the favor.
Who killed this person? An assassin! You're right! Don't let him outrun you! You're in my way! Der hat das getan! Zeigt euch! Wer ist hierfür verantwortlich?
Who would do such an awful thing?
Who did this? How? These are dark days indeed.
Damn! Where is the heathen responsible for this?
There's a murderer loose. How terrible. This is horrible.
All right then. Where are you?
What happened? Who could have
No,
done it?
please, don't leave like this. Just a
ill
few more, please.
There's a murderer loose. This is an ill omen.
Who killed this person?
You can count on me, friend.
All right then. Where are you? Who's done this? Tell me.
This is an ill omen. Who did this?
What happened here?
Dark days indeed.
Damn! Where are you? I know you're here somewhere.
You are a lucky man. You are alive, and I am still in Akka. Here is what I have to tell you. The only thing more dangerous than a drunken sailor is one who is also angry. I know it does not seem like much, but with your wisdom, I am sure it will help.
I need money, sir. I'm poor, I'm sick and hungry.
People.
That must have hurt.
Wonder if he's hurt.
Leave me alone, for Christ's sake.
What is it that you want?
Tu n'as rien à dire ici. Laisse-moi le temps. Mets-toi à genoux et implore mon pardon.
Acre Port is now under the jurisdiction of Master Sibran, exalted leader of the Knights Teutonic. All crew members are to be turned over to the Order for conscription into the fleet. All dock vessels must be cleared of crew and cargo. Captains are to present themselves to a representative from the Teutonic Order for reassignment. Any attempt to maintain possession of a claimed vessel will be punished severely.
Stop following me.
I'd leave if I were you before I really get it.
You shouldn't have done that. I'm supposed to be afraid of you? This too. I'll kill you with my eyes closed. I'm supposed to be afraid of you? Look at
Good Lord, don't make me laugh. Didn't kill you, my eyes. It's not my fault. I'm only following orders. If you want your ship back, speak with the court.
That's not what I'm after.
Then what?
Sabran's claimed near 100 ships. For what purpose?
A blockade. They're to sail through open water and establish a perimeter.
For what? Does Salah ad-Din intend to strike from sea?
No, it's not he we defend against, but ships from home. To deny Richard more troops.
Why would one of Richard's own want to see him weakened in this way?
I don't know. Ask Sibran. They're his orders. I'm just meant to carry them out. Now, please, let me go. I've told you all I know.
I'm sorry. I cannot risk you telling him I'm here.
I've got what you need.
Finira bien par te montrer. J'en suis sûr.
Einmal schon habt ihr ihn verloren. Lasst ihn nicht noch einmal entfliehen.
She got mad.
I'll get you! Höre den Zorn Gottes! Ein Diener Gottes! Bin die Rache Gottes!
Is he trying to fight us?
Don't make me break that little toy.
good you came along when you did. Another minute and they'd have made off with me. I owe...
Who did this?
This place is restricted. Be gone!
What happened here? Who did this? He's an assassin! Don't get away from me! Come on! All right, kill you as well! Ready! One! Kill you! Kill you as well! You shouldn't! You're all dead, man! Go, another day, heathen! You shouldn't! Don't kill me! Out of my way! Could I interest you in
The Lord shall punish your actions.
Ist ein toter Mann, wenn sich erneut hier zeigt.
Tu paieras cher pour tes crimes.
Ist ein toter Mann. Diebstahl wird mit dem Tode bestraft.
Let go of me, I'm
Seigneur me donner l'argent. You're a dead man. You'll never get away.
Fortune favors me today. God only knows what foul deeds those men intended to commit. Good of you to arrive when you did, stranger. I'll see to it that my husband hears of your bravery.
Einmal schon habt ihr ihn verloren. Lasst ihn nicht noch einmal entfliehen. Haltet eure Augen offen. Er wird bestimmt wiederkommen.
The short blade is best for quickly fending off. Use free running to escape from a fight.
Stop. You must not trespass here. Who saw what happened here?
You're somewhere.
When you have been exposed, killing some of your friends.
This place is risky.
The short blade is best for quickly fending off monsters.
Prévenez-moi si vous l'apercevez. Prévenez-moi si vous l'apercevez.
What is it that you want?
Why is he doing that? He should stop acting like
Someone tell me why he's doing that.
If he hurts himself, I'm not helping.
What's he doing?
Kill the assassin! I'll get you!
Lui, c'est le seigneur veut donner la force. Sachez que he thinks he can beat us. Je lui fais.
Anyone?
Je vais te traquer comme un animal.
You can't get away from me! Take him down!
I'm catching up to you. Il va droit dans une impasse. Attrapez-le.
You're a dead man! You'll never get away!
I'll get you!
Someone try to stop them.
How could I have lost him?
I knew you'd hit someone running like that.
Come, have a look! You won't be disappointed!
I could have been killed, you fool.
Je te ferai trancher la main.
Won't anyone help me?
Diebstahl wird mit dem Tode bestraft!
It's good you came along when you did. Another minute and they'd have made off
There's
with
no
me.
one responsible for this. Filthy assassin! Die!
I know you're here somewhere.
Greetings, Altair. What news?
Al-Mualim has named another. Calls himself Sibrand.
I am familiar with the man. Newly appointed leader of the Knights Teutonic. He resides in the Venetian Quarter and runs Akka's port.
Yes, I've learned as much, and more.
Continue then.
Sibrand is said to be consumed by fear, driven mad by the knowledge that his death approaches. He has sealed the docks district, and now hides within waiting for his ship to arrive.
This will make things dangerous. I wonder how it is he learned of your mission.
The men I've killed, they are all connected. Al-Mualim warned me that word of my deeds has spread among them.
Be on your guard, Altair. Altair.
Yes, Rafiq.
I owe you an apology.
For what?
For doubting your dedication to our cause.
No, it was I who erred. I believed myself above the creed. You owe me nothing.
As you wish, my friend. Go in safety.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
You'll not find better items.
You are mistaken, Master Sibrand. I would never propose violence against any man, and most certainly not against you.
So you say, and yet no one here will vouch for you. What am I to make of this?
I live a simple life, my lord, as do all men of the cloth. It is not for us to call attention to ourselves.
Perhaps. Or perhaps they do not know you because you are not a man of God, but an assassin!
Never!
You wear the same robes.
If they cover themselves as we do, it is only to instill uncertainty and fear. You must not give in.
Are you calling me a coward? Challenging my authority? Are you perhaps hoping to turn my own knights against me?
No. I don't understand why you're doing this to me. I've done nothing wrong.
I don't recall accusing you of any wrongdoing, which makes your outburst rather odd. Is it the presence of guilt that compels a confession?
But I confess nothing.
Ah, defiant to the very end.
What do you mean?
William and Garnier were too confident, and they paid for this with their lives. I won't make the same mistake. If you truly are a man of God, then surely the Creator will provide for you. Let him stay my hand.
You've gone mad. Will none of you come forward to stop this? He is clearly poisoned by his own fear, compelled to see enemies where none exist.
Seems the people share my concern. What I do for Acre! Stay vigilant, men. Report any suspicious activity to the guard. I doubt we've seen the last of these assassins. Persistent bastards. Now get back to work.
Je parie qu'il nous observe en ce moment. Prévenez-moi si vous l'apercevez.
You must not trespass.
All right. You're somewhere you shouldn't be. Leave before you get hurt.
None of you will have a hand in defense of your master!
You're a dead man!
Fine! None of you will lift a hand in defense of your master! I'll take care of this heathen myself! Fine! None of you will lift a hand in defense of your master! I'll take care of this heathen myself! Fine! None of you will lift a hand in defense of your master! I'll take care of this heathen myself! Fine! If none of you will lift a hand in defense of your master, I'll take care of this heathen myself! Fine! If none of you will lift a hand in defense of your master, I'll take care of this heathen myself! Fine! None of you will lift a hand in...
Don't do this. You are afraid.
Of course I am afraid.
But you'll be safe now, held in the arms of your god.
Have my brothers taught you nothing? I know what waits for me. For all of us.
If not your god, then what?
Nothing. Nothing waits. And that is what I fear.
You don't believe?
How could I, given what I know? What I've seen? Our treasure was the proof.
Proof of what?
That this life is all we have.
Linger a while longer then, and tell me of the part you were to play.
A blockade by sea. To keep the fool kings and queens from sending reinforcements. Once we...
Conquered the Holy Land?
Freed it, you fool. From the tyranny of faith.
Freedom? You worked to overthrow cities, control men's minds, murdered any who spoke against you.
I followed my orders, believing in my cause. Same as you.
When you are exposed, tackle people who are
Les flammes de l'enfer!
Altair, you've caused quite a stir.
I've done as requested. Sabran's life is ended.
So it is. So it is. You should ride for Masyaf and inform Al-Mualim of your success.
Yes. I should return and speak to him. Of this and other things.
Is everything all right, my friend? You seem distant.
It's nothing, Rafik. Just a lot on my mind.
Talk to me then. Let me help.
I need to make sense of this myself first. But thank you for the offer.
It is the men you kill, isn't it? You feel something for them.
How?
Ah, my friend. You are not meant to enjoy these grim tasks. Regret, uncertainty, sympathy. This is to be expected.
I should not fear these feelings.
You should embrace them. They are what keep you human.
What if I'm wrong? What if these men are not meant to die? What if they mean well? Misguided, perhaps, but pure in motive.
I am but a Rafik, Altair, and such things are beyond me. Perhaps Al-Mualim can help you to make sense of it.
Yes, perhaps. Thank you, Rafik.
It is my pleasure to have served with one as skilled as you.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one. Ladders are a socially acceptable way to reach a rooftop. Climbing on buildings, however, is not.
Welcome home, child. What news?
Another of the named is put to rest.
Then it would appear your work is nearly complete, and your status restored.
A question, Master, if I may.
Ask, and I will answer.
Why these men? Jubayer and Sibrand?
Ah, don't you see? They paved the way for change. Ensure threats both old and new are not given cause to intervene.
To weaken them is to weaken our enemy. I suppose that makes sense.
Were these men to continue their work, our work would quickly be undone.
How is that? We've caused them much grief.
We strike at the arms, yes. But this is a hydra that you face, and it is quick to replace that which is severed.
Then we should lop off its head and be done with this.
Soon, soon. We are close. Only one more man stands between us and our ultimate goal.
I will return to my work. The sooner this last man dies, the sooner I might face our true enemy.
Before you go, I have a question for you.
Of course.
What is the truth?
We place faith in ourselves. We see the world the way it really is, and hope that one day all mankind might see the same.
What is the world, then?
An illusion. One which we can either submit to, as most do, or transcend.
What is it to transcend?
To recognize nothing is true and everything is permitted. That laws arise not from divinity but reason. I understand now that our creed does not command us to be free. It commands us to be wise.
Do you see now why the Templars are a threat?
Whereas we would dispel the illusion, they would use it to rule.
Yes. To reshape the world in an image more pleasing to them. That is why I sent you to steal their treasure. That is why I keep it locked away. And that is why you kill them. So long as even one survives, so too does their desire to create a new world order. Take your equipment. Seek out this last man. With his death, Robert de Sable will at last be vulnerable.
It will be done.
Safety and peace upon you, Altair.
When you are exposed, use sharp turns or climb over buildings to break your pursuer's line of sight.
Is there a reason for this nonsense?
They go against the will of God.
You don't understand. I have nothing.
Everywhere they ride, they leave only suffering in their wake. They say it is a crusade. A crusade for what? Ignorance? Violence? Madness? We must resist. We must fight them in any way we can.
Come no further.
Thousands of lives are lost in its defense. It seems a tragedy, but I say this is an honor. To die.
You are not supposed to be here. Leave.
Fighting for what there is no greater glory.
Over here! Kill him!
Let go of me! I've done nothing wrong!
لص حقير سأقطع يديك جزاء
Why are
ذلك
you doing this? What have I done?
لص أنت حثالة
Help me!
صبر أنت تتبع طريق الضلال اسمع ثمنك يا
You'll never get away!
God, you saved me! All the city will know of your sacrifice!
Burada! Bu tarafta! Gel buraya! Bu tarafa! Gel buraya!
أنت تفلح بالاختبار You are not allowed to be here. Leave.
Benden bir daha kaçamayacaksın!
Stop him before he hurts himself!
أيها اللص
Why are you doing this? What have I done?
أنت تتبع طريق الضلال God save us. You will not Maybe you haven't noticed. Already
Saved me. All the city will know of your sacrifice.
for this! Not save your head! You'll never get away! We should not have gotten involved! You can't get involved then. Prepare yourself! I've decided to reduce Turn back now.
Altair, your name is on everybody's lips these days, and for once their words are kind. If you're truly a changed man, perhaps you'd be willing to do me a favor. Jubair has employed certain merchants to spy on the citizens for him. They feed him names in exchange for gold. You'd be doing all the city a great service if you were to find these merchants and destroy their stalls. This should end their evil.
Get away from me!
Kime bu oyunu yemek istiyorsun?
Over here! Kill him! Way out! Come back here! You cannot live forever!
Seni gözün kapalı bile yenerim.
cross at me.
You've done a good thing today, Altair. In exchange, I'll share my knowledge with you. Your target is likely to be dressed, much like his followers. So here is how to distinguish him from the others. He wears rich golden robes and carries with him a large pouch. Find him, brother. Make him feel pain.
Leave this place.
Bad news, brother. I killed a Templar this morning. Well, I suppose that's actually good news. I even found a letter on him which I gave to Nemair, who said he'd find you and deliver it. But from the look in your face, I suspect this hasn't happened. Go on then. Don't waste any more time with me. Seek Nemair and get that letter.
No, you don't understand. I have nothing.
It is our duty to defend it until
Please, can't you spare something? I'm full.
over here! I'll have your head! You won't get away from me! What? Infidel! You will die here! He's firing stuff! Get him! He's trying to kill him! Move! You've nowhere to run! I see him! He's over there! You're a dead man! Keep up with him! Come with me! No! You must not trespass here! What are you on أنت حثالة!
Why are you doing this? What have I done?
I don't care. God has already damned you. You cannot escape him.
Who did this?
Altair, here. Take this. I've been looking everywhere for you. Now I can finally return to Masyaf. Last time I offered to do someone a favor.
Where is the one responsible? لست حقير سأقطع يديك جزاء ذلك. First the Christian king and his army of infidels. They go against the will of God and must be made to pay. Everywhere they rise, they leave only suffering in their wake. They say it is a crusade.
Come
back now.
For a few coins. Please, can't you spare something? I'm poor and sick and hungry. I have nothing.
And I thought I was going blind.
All I ask is for a few coins. Please, can't you spare something?
Alabaların içine karışmayı seviyor. Gözünüzü örtün. Kimsenin sizi kandırmasına izin vermeyin. Evvelki sefer elimizden kurtulduk. Bu sefer kaçmasına izin vermeyin.
I wish to see him, to hear him speak. It can be arranged, but we must be careful. There are still those who reject illumination. They would harm him.
Then they are ignorant and afraid.
You seem sincere, but how do I know I can trust you?
hurts me to even hear you ask the question.
Very well. We gather each day in the madrasa. He comes to speak, and then leads us into the city, that we might cleanse it.
Could I join you then?
Understand that it is a difficult path we walk. Our work demands sacrifice.
I understand.
Then come and meet with us. Let us see how strong you really are.
I'm poor and sick and hungry. All I ask is for...
Stand in defense of our great civilization. Make no mistake. It is our very existence we are fighting for. The infidel king would see us all wiped from the world.
I'm so hungry.
We must resist. We must push back.
Please, sir, have any money?
I stand before you to deliver a warning. Richard, take Jaffa. Anna, I stand before you to deliver a warning. Should Richard take Jaffa, there will be no stopping him. Infidel army. They leave horrors in their wake. Al-Adil rides to meet him. That these barbarous acts might be avenged. Pray that God, glorious and exalted is he, finds favor with us, that he may grant us victory. The murderer! Guards over here!
Geber kafir! Çekil önümden, öldürün! Belki ayrıca değilsin ama hayatı da Beni yenemeyeceksin.
Who did this?
You are not allowed to be here. Leave.
أيها المرتد الموت للكافر Someone's going to get hurt.
They go against the will of God and must be made to pay.
If you value your life, you won't do that again.
You're hurting me.
Step aside! Quickly! Then you put a
Kime bu oyunu yemek istiyorsun? Kime bu oyunu yemek istiyorsun? Kime bu oyunu yemek istiyorsun?
Praise God. Saved me. All the city will know of your sacrifice. You would do such an awful thing.
So we murder nearby. All right, where are you?
Let me go.
What happened? Who saw what happened here? Over here! Have your head!
Kime bu oyunu yemek istiyorsun? Kime bu oyunu yemek istiyorsun?
Praise God, you've saved me. All the city will know of your sacrifice.
horrors in their wake. Salah-ad-Din rides to meet him, that these barbarous acts might be avenged. Pray that God, glorious and exalted is he, finds favor with us, that he may grant us victory. Be wary, friends. The Shaitan is everywhere, watching, waiting. He tempts us.
I don't understand what he's trying
No
to
reason to stand here. Leave.
Just a few coins, please. My family's sick and dying. Could you spare a few coins? A few coins. All I ask is for a few coins. No, you don't understand. I have nothing.
سوف أنبهك إذا رأيته يمر بالجوار. لن يبعد كثيرا. سوف أنبهك إذا رأيته يمر بالجوار.
Stand in defense of our great civilization. Make no mistake, it is our very existence we are fighting for. The infidel king would see us all wiped from the world. We must resist. We must push back. Curse him! Curse the Christian king and his army of infidels!
We found the place. It's just as you described it.
I suspect he'll want to deal with this himself, and quickly. Best we say nothing to the others.
A wise course of action. Truth be told, I'll be happy when this business is done.
Soon, my friend, soon. Today should see the last of them put to torch. Boy, come here. You still have the letter I gave you?
Yes.
Go and deliver it then. You'll find the one it's meant for, inside the madrasa.
He will march on Jerusalem next! We must end this before it has a chance to begin!
That was not very nice.
The city is ours, has always been ours! And it is our duty to defend it until death! Crusaders must be destroyed! Curse him! Curse the Christian king and his army of infidels!
You seem
They
to know
go
exactly
against the
what you
will of
want.
God
I like that
and
as a
must be
custom.
made to pay! Everywhere they
You seem
ride,
to know exactly
they
what
only
you want.
suffering in
I
their
like
wake.
that in a custom.
They say it is a crusade.
You won't find battle cries anywhere.
For what? Ignorance? Violence? Madness? Resist. We must fight them in any way we can. Be wary, friends.
Come on, come on.
No, you don't understand. I have nothing.
Gebertecekmeyin onu! Çekil önümden yoksa ederim!
اقبضوا عليه! اقبضوا عليه! He won't get away! There's no way out! What are you doing? Move! I will catch you! He's hiring himself! Get him! Give up! You've nowhere to run!
You like that? The judge is a old man.
How could you?
friend. You have become quite the wanted man, as am I. I must prepare my family for the trip back to the safety of Masyaf this afternoon. Could you finish my last assignment in exchange for information? Some men must be eliminated in Jubair's quarter. Be fast, my friend.
Find better items anywhere else, I swear.
And so valuable. Just a little money, I bet.
Thousands of lives are lost in its defense. It seems a tragedy.
Your presence annoys me.
Surrounded by false knowledge, created by wicked men who seek dominion over your minds. Locked away, they might still be discovered, but once burned, these texts can no longer do harm. You live a lie, surrounded by false knowledge, created by wicked men who seek dominion over your minds. Locked away, they might still be discovered, but once burned, these texts can no longer do harm. You live a lie, surrounded by false knowledge, created by wicked men who seek dominion over your minds. Locked away, they might still be discovered, but once burned, these texts can no longer do harm. You live a lie, surrounded by false knowledge, created by wicked men. Surrounded by false knowledge, created by wicked men who seek dominion over your minds. Locked away, they might discover someone else. But once burned, these texts can no longer.
Where are you?
Do
I know
harm.
you're here somewhere.
Go away!
Before you to deliver a warning. Should Richard take Jaffa, there
You
will
some
be
people
no
say.
stopping him. He will march on Jerusalem next. We must end this before it has a chance to begin.
Everything perfectly
That
priced.
city is ours, has always been ours. And it is our duty to defend it until death. The Crusaders must be destroyed.
I have exactly what you need. I don't understand.
Praise be Salahadi. He has found the strength to stand in defense of our great
Surrounded by false knowledge, created by wicked men who seek dominion over your minds. Locked away, they might still be discovered, But once burned, these texts can no longer do harm. Once he was a teacher, a false prophet of their lies. But then the way was made clear to Jubair. He understood it.
Someone tell me why he's doing that. He's going to cause trouble.
There's a murderer loose.
Such a shame.
Where are you? I know you're here somewhere.
Is there a reason for this nonsense?
He should stop acting like a child.
He's going to hurt himself.
I'm so hungry. Just a little money I beg of you, darling. Could you spare a few
Did he
coins?
just run into that person? Praise be Salahadin! He has found the strength to stand in defense of our great civilization. Make no mistake, it is our very existence we are fighting. Where are you? I know you're here somewhere.
I have nothing.
Is there a reason for this
Please,
nonsense?
can't you spare something? I'm just poor and
Was a
sick and
teacher,
hungry.
a false prophet of their lies. But then the way was made clear to Jubair. He saw what must be done. Understood it fell to him, having learned the truth, to spread it. And as he was shown the way...
God damn you! Leave me alone!
Once he was a teacher, a false prophet of their lies. But then the way was made clear to Jubair. He saw what must be done. Understood it fell to him, having learned the truth, to spread it. And as he was shown the way, so was I. And I will show you as well. You live a lie, surrounded by false knowledge, created by wicked men who seek dominion over your minds. Locked away, they might still be discovered. But once burned, these texts can no longer do harm. You live a lie, surrounded by false knowledge, created by wicked men who seek dominion over your minds. Locked away, they might still be discovered. But once burned, these texts can no longer do harm. Though our fathers dwelled in darkness and their fathers before them, it does not mean we must as well. This is our chance to begin anew. Let Jubair lead you to revelation. Let him lead you to the light. Though our fathers dwelled in darkness and their fathers before them, it does not mean...
He should stop acting like a child.
Where is he going?
Darkness and their fathers before them, it does not mean we must as well. This is our chance to begin anew. Let Jubair lead you to revelation. Let him lead you to the light. Though our fathers dwell in darkness and their fathers before them, it does not mean we must as well.
I'm so hungry. Just a little money, I beg of you.
It's great to see you back so quickly and in one piece. I must return to my family, but before I leave, this is for you. I found a map showing where scholars are planning to burn books and other sources of knowledge. Please be careful, and let the future reunite us. I'll give your blessings to my family.
This is our chance to begin anew. Let Jubayer lead you to revelation. Let him lead you to the light. Jubayer sees things the way they truly are. Sees the poison you carry in your hearts and minds. He works to cast it out. Remove all texts from your homes and schools. Give them to us. They must be destroyed.
I'd leave if I were you, before I really get angry.
Be gone, pest!
I beg of you, just a few coins, please. My family depends on me. Could you spare a few coins? Just a few coins, please.
Violence is not the answer, my child.
In this we agree, so speak and I may stay my blade. What is it your master intends? Why destroy all this knowledge?
We lay the stones to build a road upon which soon all men will travel. It leads to a better tomorrow.
That is not what I see.
Then you are blind. The words upon these parchments, they are poison. Jubayer holds the cure. He'll free us from their lies.
It's nonsense you speak. You've lost your mind.
No, not lost, but found. I see the world for what it truly is. He has shown me so much. I am illuminated.
A fanatic is all you are, and dangerous for it.
Do what you must. It changes nothing. We are not afraid.
You should be.
God curse the one who's done this. Where are you?
You are not supposed to be here. Leave.
God curse the one who's done this. Where are you?
He's going to cause trouble.
What got him in such a hurry? What have I done?
Hırsızlık yapmanın cezası ölüm.
You can't just kill someone!
You cannot run forever!
Thank you. I'll find a way to repay this kindness, I
Show
swear.
yourself.
I'm glad to finally meet you, friend.
I'll help in any way I can.
God curse the one who's done this. Turn back now.
Be here. Be gone.
Fighters! I will catch you!
Burada! Bu tarafta! Gel buraya! Kaçman fayda etmez. Sıçan gibi satın.
I have nothing. Let go of me. I've done nothing.
Make room.
You will not win.
Seni gözün kapalı.
سوف تموت هنا!
Thank you. I'll find a way to repay this kindness, I swear it.
great civilization. Make no mistake. What are you holler?
Another minute and they would have
Who's
been
the
off.
one who done this?
Oh, you might have...
The infidel king will see us all wiped from the world. We must resist. We must push back.
It's the hero of Damas. Come in, stay a while. Tell me all about your adventures.
I'm afraid I don't have the time.
I see. Too important for me now.
It's not that.
No, of course not. How may I serve you then?
Al-Muallim has asked I take the life of the one they call Jubayr.
Salahadin's chief scholar?
Yes. He's turned the other scholars of the city to his cause. Together they intend to work a great evil.
How?
They're collecting the city's knowledge, all its written words.
For what purpose?
To destroy them.
And where will this be done?
They move throughout the city, but first they meet at the Madrasa al-Qalasa. If I go there, I should find Jubayr.
Excellent work as always, Altair. You can stop him before he has a chance to strike again.
With your permission, Rafiq.
Of course. You're free to begin whenever you are ready. Bring glory to the Brotherhood, Altair.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
no further.
هذا؟ من الذي فعل هذا؟ أخبرني!
Every single text in this city must be destroyed. My friend, you must not do this. Much knowledge rests within these parchments, put there by our ancestors for good reason. And what reason is this? They are beacons, meant to guide us, to save us from the darkness that is ignorance. No, these bits of paper are covered in lies. They poison your minds, and so long as they exist, you cannot hope to see the world the way it truly is. How can you accuse these scrolls of being weapons? They are tools of learning. You turn to them for answers and salvation. You rely more upon them than yourselves. This makes you weak and stupid. You trust in words, drops of ink. Do you ever stop to think of who put them there? Or why? No, you simply accept their words without question. And what if those words speak falsely? As they often do. This is dangerous. You are wrong. These texts give the gift of knowledge. We need them. You love your precious writings. You do anything for them? Yes. Yes, of course. Then join them! Any man who speaks as he is just as much a threat. Do any else among you wish to challenge me? Good! Your orders are simple enough. Go out into the city, collect any remaining writings and add them to the piles in the streets. When you're done, we'll send a cart to collect them, that they may be destroyed.
For centuries, we've quietly acquiesced, agreed to believe based on nothing, for the words of men and women long since gone to dust.
Leave this place.
Over here!
From no good people of the mass, you are doing the right thing. Let us cleanse this city of its poisoned past. This is a righteous act, and from the flames shall be born a new era, one of truth and unity, governed by a singular wisdom.
Where is the one responsible for this?
All right, where are you?
Why? Why have you done this?
Men must be free to do what they believe. It is not our right to punish one for thinking what they do, no matter how much we disagree.
Then what?
You of all people should know the answer. Educate them. Teach them right from wrong. It must be knowledge that frees them, not force.
They do not learn, fixed in their ways as they are. You are naive to think otherwise. You can for which there is but one cure.
You're wrong, and that's why you must be put to rest.
Am I not unlike those precious books you seek to save? A source of knowledge with which you disagree, yet you're rather quick to steal my life.
A small sacrifice to save many. It is necessary.
Is it not ancient scrolls that inspire the Crusaders? That fill Salah ad-Din and his men with a sense of righteous fury? Their texts endanger others, bring death in their wake. I too was making a small sacrifice. It matters little now. Your deed is done, and so am I.
اكتشفوا مكانه لن تفلت مني
Your life is now. Look everywhere. That's him. There. That is.
I'll take you down. Continue to see you. Give up. You've nowhere to run.
I don't care. God has already done it. You cannot escape him.
Altair, tell me you've met with success.
Yes. Jubayr's fires are extinguished. His life as well.
Excellent news. I had no doubt you'd succeed.
You should have seen it. The scholars followed him so readily. Wasn't just books they fed to fire either, but any man who opposed them.
Such ignorance breeds only evil. You've done a good thing this day.
As with my other targets, he believed he was doing the right thing, clearing a path to a better future.
Of course he would. Such is the landscape of a madman's mind.
The things I've seen these past few weeks, it's as if all the land has gone mad.
And this is why we fight to end the war, that sanity might return. The people are desperate for direction. It's easy for men like Jubayr to prey on this and turn them towards evil. You should go, Altair. Return to Al-Mualim. Tell him what you saw. Let him know the good you've done this day.
Safety and peace, Rafiq.
Upon you as well.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Not a lot of time, Vic.
Understand there's a narrow launch window.
Wherever it's hidden, time to retrieve it.
Working on it.
And when it's done,
He'll be taken care of.
I want that progress report by tomorrow morning.
I've got some work I need to do. So you've got the rest of the night to yourself.
I think there's a problem with the Animus.
Nope, it's working fine.
I'm pretty sure it just ejected me
I'm
when
pretty sure you should shut up.
You ready to finally tell me what's going on?
We have to stop them, Desmond. When they access that last memory of yours, they're just getting started. They want to change everything. The way we live, the way we think, the way we are. You've gotten the lecture from Vidic about what's wrong with the world, how we need order and discipline, so they're going to give it to us. Only we don't have a say in the matter.
How?
The Templar treasure. They think it...
Miss Stillman?
I'm here.
I need you to upload Desmond's files to the database.
Got it.
So what? You're using me to find this Templar treasure? What do they call it, the Piece of Eden?
Yes.
Well, it's looking like it's at Masyaf, so I don't know why they're wasting all this time with me. Why don't they just send their people to pick it up?
They can't. It's not that simple. The artifact from Masyaf, they had it. It was destroyed in the accident.
Then what are they hoping for me? You know, for my ancestor to tell them?
They're hoping he'll show them where the other ones are.
You mean there's more than one of these things?
Oh, Desmond, you have no idea.
Is there a problem, Miss
No,
Stillman?
Warren. Everything's Denver on my end.
Then, where are the files?
I've got to move these files before he gets suspicious. We'll talk more later.
Wait, what's that mean, everything's Denver?
It means everything's fine.
Why Denver?
It's a reference to Denver International Airport. There's an underground facility there. It's where the accident happened. Aren't you tired?
Time's wasting, Mr. Miles.
Yeah, I'm coming.
We're nearly done, you know.
And then what?
You'll see. Maybe they'll even let you watch when it begins. It's not as terrible as you think.
Look, I know you're not gonna let me leave. So why not tell me what's going on? Humor me.
I'm not an idiot, Mr. Miles. I think you've already learned quite a bit.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Of course not.
All right, let me ask you something else then.
Yes?
Some of the stuff I'm seeing in the Animus, sometimes it seems wrong. Untrue, like the history is off somehow. It doesn't...
It doesn't what, Mr. Miles? Match up with what you read on an online encyclopedia? What your high school history teacher taught you? Let me ask you something. Do these supposed experts have access to secret knowledge, kept hidden from the rest of us?
There are books, letters, documents, all sorts of source material from back then. Some of it seems to contradict what the Animus is showing me.
Anyone can write a book, and they can put whatever they want on its pages. Anything. Used to be, we thought the world was flat.
Some people still do.
Yes, and they publish books about it. Or that the moon landing was a hoax. I believe there's also a book claims the world was created in 7 days. A bestseller, too.
Where's this going, Doc?
The point, I suppose, is that you shouldn't trust everything you hear, everything you read. What's that your ancestors said? Nothing is true?
Everything is permitted.
Yes, exactly. It's part of what makes the Animus so spectacular. There's no room for misinterpretation.
There's always room.
Touché, Mr. Miles. Now that I've answered your question, can we begin?